Hello, sports fan, and welcome to the Packs for Breakfast. I'm going to pick my center fielder this time. I've picked my right fielder. I've picked my catcher. Now I'm going to pick a center fielder. I've got 9 cards left to pick a center fielder. Now, we've been doing this on Packs for Breakfast. Join us every Sunday morning, 6 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And we open up a bunch of packs of cards, and we pick an all-star team from the cards that we open up. So we've done a bunch of these all-star teams. So I decided I'm going to pick not necessarily the best of the best of the best, because the outfield, it's like, that's not fun. So what I do is I did in the last one. I picked 4 cards. I shuffled them up. There's multiple cards here. You will see. Ta-da. Ooh, there you go. Multiple cards that you will see. I will take those cards. I will mix them up, and then I will take 4. Now you may say, oh, well, you might cheat and just pick 4 cards. Doesn't matter. It's a silly little show where I'm going to pick some outfielders. So I'm going to shuffle them up, and I'm going to put the next 4 that come out. Now you're going to sit there and go, but Randy, you have 9 cards. You have 3 outfield positions. You're going to do 4 for each show. That's going to leave 1 left over. The 1 left over is guaranteed a spot. That's going to be the designated hitter. So let's get this started. I'm going to mix up the cards, mix them up. I'm going to mix them up. I'm not looking at them. Doesn't matter if I'm looking at them or not. You can't tell them. It's like you don't know if I'm lying. I could be a big fat liar, but I'm not a liar. So it's like you just have to trust me that I'm mixing them. Okay, so who is first candidate for center field? It is going to be... Uh-oh. He's already bowing out. He's already saying, I don't want to be on your stupid team. Jose Canseco. Probably because there's no steroids on my team. But really, there'd be a lot of steroids. A lot of my favorite outfielders did steroids. So we'd have steroids everywhere. They would be plentiful. Jose, you would love to play for us. Jose Canseco, of course, is most notable for being the first guy to hit 40 home runs and steal 40 bases in the same season. He's also very notable for having a ball bounce off his head and over the fence for a home run. The next guy that is going to be a candidate for center field, bada bing, right here. Boom. Luis Gonzalez. Hey, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking there. Luis Gonzalez, does he really deserve to be up there with all these All-Stars? Absolutely he does. Luis Gonzalez is an amazing player. Luis Gonzalez in his career hit 354 home runs, was the World Series champion in 2001, and batted .283 for his career. More than worthy of being up there. Is he a Hall of Famer? No. But is Jose Canseco a Hall of Famer? He could have been if he hadn't gotten silly at the end. So who is the next candidate? Who are we bringing up there? Who is it? So far, we don't really have a good true center field. Luis Gonzalez could play it. Oh, that's not a true center fielder either. Manny Ramirez. But Manny Ramirez, underrated. I don't think he gets the credit that he's due. And I've said this so many times, probably people that, the 1 or 2 people that are watching this, you're going, you say that all the time. He's not getting his due. Manny Ramirez batted .312 for his career. .312? Are you kidding me? You would think of this guy as only having pop in his bat, so he'd probably bat .260, .270. .312. 555 home runs. 2-time World Series champion, and in 2004, he was the World Series MVP. So far, though, I'm not liking my chances at center field, though. It's like my right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr., is going to have to cover a lot of ground to help out the center fielder. And who's going to be the 4th candidate for center field? Boom. Oh, that's a big boy right there. Aaron Judge. The judge and jury and executioner. He's probably going to execute all of those guys because Joe... It's like Aaron Judge. Get the name right. Aaron Judge already in a very short career has 315 home runs. Bats .288. He's a phenomenal player. We already know he's a phenomenal player. But do his numbers match up? Is he going to still keep this up? But he does play some center field, so the first guy I'm going to knock off this list because there isn't enough pop in his bat. He does have some wheels, but not enough pop in the bat. We're going to get rid of Luis Gonzalez. It's like, I've got 3 big bats up there. I want a big bat. It's like I could go for the guy that has a little bit more speed and a little bit more defense, but I think we're going to play Coors Field, so I want big bats. hey, I'm here. So we're going to do it. The next guy that's getting eliminated, I think it's easy. He may have been the 40-40 man, but he just didn't match up to these guys. Manny Ramirez and Aaron Judge, both of these guys. Aaron Judge, by the time his career is over, is going to way eclipse anything that Jose Canseco did. Although he may never be a 40-40 guy, but he's definitely going to hit more home runs and probably for a better average than Canseco. I mean, Canseco in his career hit 266, but Judge right now is hitting 288. So I think Judge will still be a better hitter overall. Maybe not by much. Maybe as he gets older, that number may come down a little bit. But now it's between Manny Ramirez and Aaron Judge for the center field position on this all-star team. And you know what? The choice isn't as obvious as you think, but it is kind of obvious. I'm going to take Aaron Judge. I want this kid, to me, is going to crush it. He's hit 60 home runs in a season. I think he's going to do it again before it's all said and done. I wouldn't be surprised if it's some season in the next few years he challenges Bond's 71. I don't know if he'll ever beat his 71, but I think he'll challenge. I think he'll get up there to 68 or 69 home runs. Maybe if he can, maybe if he gets a good 3 or 4 game series in Coors Field, he can rack up 5 or 6 home runs. I don't know. But that is going to be my center fielder. The right fielder is Ken Griffey Jr. Watch the previous video to see how he ended up in right field, and you'll know why. And that's All-Star for now.